What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We're back in the world of Runescape. Appreciate you guys watching and supporting this series. A couple things I wanted to bring you guys to y'all's attention before we get started today. First off, we have made a guild. We were going to go with the Pyromaniacs, but that was taken. We were going to go with TDK, but that was taken. TDK Pyromaniacs just sounded weird. And one of the people that were on helping to make the guild, they are clan, I guess I should say. I've always called them guilds, but apparently they're called clans in RuneScape. Anyways, I was told that Pyros Maniacs sounded like a better deal. So we are Pyros Maniacs. Sounds a little arrogant to me, but I don't know. Kind of works. I'm willing to claim you guys if you guys are willing to be claimed. All right. So we are going to change up we're going to start upgrading our gear. One of the problems that I've been having is, at least according to Poopsicle, so keep in mind it's from Poop. His name's Poop. It's a guy whose entire online persona revolves around feces. I'm just saying. Anyways, Poop pointed out that the accuracy on my staff is very low, which apparently is where the hitting, I guess, so to speak, comes from. And I've been having some pretty tough problems with getting my spells to hit. I get a lot of shields, which I'm assuming means resists. So, and I'm still learning combat. Somebody yelled at me in the last episode because I think they called me stupid because I didn't know how combat worked. Keep in mind, guys, I'm new to RuneScape. So there's going to be a lot of shit I don't know. And, you know, if you're looking for a high-level genius playthrough, then you're probably in the wrong spot. So anyways, we're going to do two things today, and we're going to try and increase this stat. So right now, our stats are, I mean, look at that. Our skill bonus is 194. So it's almost 30% more than our weapons stats are. So that's fine. We're going to get the hell out of here. We're going to head to Lumberg real quick. And the reason we're going to Lumberg is it happens to... Did I say Lumberg? I'm sorry. I meant Lumbridge. Lumbridge. I said Lumbridge. You heard nothing. I saw a meme earlier today for Office Space. So I'm blaming that for why I said Lumberg. One other thing you guys are going to notice, I don't know where Noit came from. What the fuck is Noit? Is that, it sounds like something that would come out of Jay and Silent Bob. Noit. Anyways, we've changed our combat up. And the reason we've changed this up, I'll see if I can pull it up here real quick. I think this will do it. If you go to combat settings, I was playing on full manual. Now, the way full manual works is that's going to be more similar to a standard MMO where you have styles or combat abilities that you trigger. Revolution is basically full manual, except the game just does it for you. And the game prioritizes these 9 abilities in order. So this is the most important, and then the second important, and third important, fourth important, etc., etc. Now, this is on my bar, even though I can't use it because I didn't want to update my bar again. This setup right here is taken straight from the wiki. It may not be the best. It's what I'm using right now. I will most likely tweak this. Second, I wasn't using ultis at all. And that's not entirely true. There were a few ultis I was using. But these ultimate abilities right here, you can see it takes 50%, and that little curved circle apparently means adrenaline. Who knew? Well, apparently all of you and not me. And then Omni Power, bombard your target with each of the 4 elements, dealing damage equal to 200 to 400% of your active spell damage. And it uses everything. So that one seems pretty good. And then the other one I've got is right here, which is 200% of your active spell damage. So I think I kind of like Omnipower. Anyways, so we've switched over to Revolution, where the game's more or less going to play for us to an extent, except I do still have to trigger these, and we're just going to see how well that works out for now. So let's go ahead and head over here real quick. And I think that's pretty much everything we've changed up, I think. All right, let me go ahead and deposit all of the runes real quick. One of the other things I want to show you guys real quick. This is a battle staff. We may be utilizing this, just not at the moment. We'll go ahead and deposit all those. I'm using earth runes at the moment because... Do I still have water runes? Yeah, let's go ahead and take all those. Withdraw all but one. The earth spell right here is a little bit higher up than this one. And by a little bit, I mean like 1 skill point. Well, technically it's actually, what, 6 levels? Yeah. But we will eventually get over to this one. We're just not quite there yet. So, but I wanted to use the biggest and best spell that I could for the time being, because it just seemed to make sense to me. Let's go ahead and take, we'll just take 30 thread out. The other thing that I wanted to point out is this is a talisman. Talismans are used to unlock rune altars, I believe, and that's what allows me to do rune carving. If we activate this hood, you can see that I have earth, water, and mind. We need to get nature. I need to get nature really, really badly. And for some reason, I'm having a hard time finding nature on my list. That's fire. That's body. I don't know why. There it is, nature right there. Anyways, the ones that are lit up are the ones that I actually have access to. That means I can teleport to their shrines, I think, once a day or twice a day. So you can see where it says teleport twice. Select this button and then unlock rune on the left to teleport to the appropriate rune crafting altar. Recharges daily. Select this button, then unlock rune on the left to gather the variety of rune recharges daily. I don't know how many runes that's actually going to give me. I don't know if it's 1. I don't know if it's 100, 1,000, a billion. I'm assuming it's a numerical value. I'm not sure yet. And then this one obviously gives me rune essences, which we can use to make runes with. So kind of a cool feature, something I learned. I've also, before I put them in my hood, I take them to the rune crafting guild and I tell the lady there so that she can start working on the Omni Talisman. And then that way, eventually I'll have the Omni Talisman as well. I guess I could have a tiara made that will allow me to utilize that. I don't really want to wear a tiara, so I think we'll probably just use the Wicked Hood. There may be a reason to use the tiara or the wand later on. If that's the case, we'll take a look at it. All right, so for those of you guys who've been around for, most of the series, you're going to know that we started the series back up, I guess I should say. We didn't start the series here, but we did start the series back up in this location. This is just corpse spiders. They're pretty easy to kill, as you guys can see right here. We're just going to basically mow these poor little bastards down. The reason we're back here is I need... All right, go ahead and kill that guy real quick. Well, now I'm hooked. Now I want to kill a lot of them. It's so much nicer not having to spam all the buttons over and over again. I can't even tell you. All right, so we're going to pick this up. We just want the spider silk, really. I will go ahead and pick up the gold, though. And there we go. Go ahead and pop you as well. There we go. And I think that's all we need. I think. We're fixing to find out. All right, so if we click on crafting, we do the needle. And what we want is we want the spider orb. We just want one. There we go. Did I just make 2? I selected. Did I not select one? I changed the slider. Yes. I could have sworn I did. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's select this. All right, we do that one. There we go. All right, so basically, from my understanding, let's go ahead and pull up our stats again. Here we go. All right, currently, with our current wand, we have an accuracy of 333, which kind of sucks. It's not amazing. It's not even good. It just kind of sucks balls. So if we put this on and we put this on, okay, now that's where I'm a little weirded out, because now our accuracy in our main hand is almost 500. In our offhand, it's 305. And then in our abilities, okay, so it looks like in our abilities, it just takes into account the accuracy. Now, I don't know if that changes our damage. Our damage is 273. Does that change our damage at all? Holy shit. Yeah. Wow. That's like an additional 100 damage. So the problem is using the spider orb and the spider wand is going to reduce, or let me rephrase, it's not going to reduce my damage. It's going to set it up to where now I absolutely have to have runes. So as you can see right here beforehand, where I could get these little bad mamma jammas, now I can't. So it sucks in that aspect, but it should allow us to do a little bit more damage. But the drawback, again, we're going to need more runes. All right. So I've gone and restocked. I've got some air runes covered, a little bit of water, a little bit of earth. Really don't have many earth. In fact, Why don't we run over real quick to buy these? Now, I've got a bunch of different priorities right now. And I'm explaining my priorities to you guys because some of you guys obviously will have different priorities and be like, well, I don't understand. Why are you doing this instead of that? So my goal right now is to get the nature talisman. That's pretty much the thing I care the most about. If I can get the nature talisman, I can start making nature runes, and that's going to make my life significantly easier. Well, mostly. Okay, so we just bought a bunch of earth runes. That's going to give us enough to cover everything. So now that I have that, let's make sure that our spell is set here. There we go. So now I have two hands. I have a main hand and an offhand. And I didn't realize this, but they apparently attack independently. So my main hand has the 500 accuracy, and my offhand, what is it? 300 and change? Was that what it was? Let's see. 499 accuracy on this one, and offhand. Oh, wow. Nope. Accuracy is the same on both. It's just my offhand damage is just a little bit down. So the other problem now is our hotbar is set up and designed basically for two-handed. Now that I have dual wield, I need to make a slight modification to it. So let me get that set up real quick. Let me switch this over to bar number 4. This will be our dual wield setup, and we'll see what we end up with. All right, so this is what we're looking at with the dual wield spells. Specifically, the main difference is looks like the positioning of the fire breath. Everything else for the that and the substitution of this, and pretty much everything else is the same for the most part. A couple of the spells are removed, and I don't understand why they're removed, other than the fact that maybe they're just not. Maybe because I'm so fast, I don't need it. I don't know. Let's find out how well we do here, though. Now these guys right here are magic casting wizard people, which to me makes me think that they're going to be resistant to magery. But with this accuracy increase, last time I came here, these guys were significantly harder to kill. Now that I have this accuracy, these guys are dying, I would say, about 8 times faster than they were previously. So just that small accuracy buff, and I say small in the aspect that it was like basically doubling my accuracy, if I recall. It was what, 333 to 500? So I guess that's not quite doubling, but it's still good. Previously, I needed I needed lots of food to fight these guys. Now I don't need any food, which blows my mind. Wow, I hit that thing for 761. Holy shit. Okay. So yeah, this is now gone from, that's amazing. So my question now is, what about the rest of my gear? I've replaced the 2 parts that I thought were critical, or the most critical, and now I need to replace the rest of it, because I'm assuming the different hats and such are going to help out. Well, I say hats because that's what I just looked at, but I meant the different gear. I don't know if that's going to increase my accuracy as well. I would assume it does, but, me assuming tends to end poorly for me. Not going to lie about that. Anyways, the reason I'm fighting these guys is Rune HQ does say that they have a tendency to drop some of the talismans that we're looking for. Maybe not all of them, but they do seem to drop nature, fire, and I believe I got water and earth here earlier. So they do seem to drop it. Granted, it may not be dropped as frequently as one would hope. There are a lot of other monsters that drop it. They may drop that, I don't know, the same percentage, better percentage, I'm not really sure. But this definitely is easy because it's right next to Varrock. I mean, literally, we're right outside of Varrock. Wait, is that a talisman? Hey, fire talisman. Nice. It's not the one I want, but hey, I'm glad I got it on video, because then I could be like, no, Pyro, those don't drop talismans. I'll be like, oh yeah, well, what's up now, biatch? Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to have dropped the nature talisman yet. I've gotten literally every other, well, not every other talisman. I've gotten 2 other talismans. This is the 3rd one hunting here. Now, normally I would just put this immediately into my hat, but since I don't know if my hat gobbles it before I can teach it, I want to take it to the Runespan people first, because if I give it to her, then she'll put it into the Omni Talisman. If I don't know if she can get it out, if that makes sense. So I don't want to lose, you know, this chance to use it, basically. So I'm probably going to hang on to it. We'll keep it in our inventory. We'll eat up a little bit of inventory space. And then here in a bit, when I finish this up, hopefully with the talisman that we're looking for, I'll head back over there. I guess I can click loot all now. There we go. We'll head back over there, give it to her, and then we'll put it into the hat. So I am going to start working on rune crafting here in the next probably the next video. I mean, if I get lucky here and it doesn't take me too long to pick these up, then we definitely will. Also, this change, just changing the way the spells are triggered, the way they fire, the way it all is played, makes me want to possibly stick with magic. Because okay, this guy's pissing me off now. This guy's really pissing me off. A fucking water talisman? Are you kidding me? It's trolling me now, people. It's trolling me now. Because I think I have water talisman already in here, don't I? Yeah. So I don't need that one. You've already given it to me. Take it back. I want the nature talisman. That's it. Please. Be nice to me. So anyways, once we get the nature talisman, we're going to start doing rune crafting. I don't know exactly how it all works. I'm going to have to learn, spend some time with it, figure out what's most effective. I will say the rune span, I mean, we're up to 65. Once we hit 66, I'll be able to go up to the top floor in the rune span, which I am looking forward to for obvious reasons. Faster EXP, and just hopefully a new area that looks cool. Maybe not quite as crowded as some of the bottom floors are, because it's another water rune. I hate you. I absolutely hate you. I'm not picking it up. I'm not picking it up at all. I'm going to eat a little bit of food so I can pick up these prayer pieces. Got to keep raising that prayer, yo. I haven't messed with prayer yet. I know prayer's got a lot of buffs and things like that. Have not messed with it at all. Something I'm going to definitely need to do. That being said, though, if any of you guys would like to join the guild is open to everybody who's watching. I'm sorry, said guild, meant clan. If you would like to join the clan, you are welcome to. You just need to let me know, and we'll get you an invite. You're welcome to come play. I don't know if there's a restriction on the number of slots, so as long as I can have as many people in as we want, we won't put any restrictions on it. If we get full, I'll probably kick the inactive people and go from there. But I do want to thank all of you guys for watching this series. Appreciate the support. Hopefully, you know, the series will continue to grow. You know, make sure you guys share the words with your friends. So, you know, if you've got a friend that's into RuneScape and you like the videos, you like the series, consider letting them know. Tell them about the channel. Tell them about the series. Have them check it out, etc., etc. Because every person watching definitely helps. It's greatly appreciated. As always, though, if you like the video, slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next clip.